Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our tutorial on our mini flipbook album. I did forget to do a couple of things on the first part, and that is we just need to trim off the edges of the hinges into an angle first. So I'll just do that. That way we can slide our main pages into our hinge nicely. So we just want to just cut them out like that, just at an angle on all 6 sides. So I'll just do that and do this side. I may have to do a third part of this video as well. I think we'll only be able to do 2 pages of this album in this second part of the video. So we'll just do that. So you just want to have those hinges cut at an angle, and then I also forgot to adhere the pocket page for this one here. When we had done that, I just need to add some glue just along here, which I'm just going to do that now quickly. And otherwise it won't create a pocket, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so now that pocket's done for the page. Okay, so we're going to first start with our first hinge, with our first page, which is this one here, which will also be this page here. I'll just show you, which this page is actually this page here. And when you turn it over to the back, that's the back of that. So that's it there. Okay, so you'll see what I mean when we put it together. So the fun part now is just deciding what pages you want for your main page, because the main page is what holds your pages together. And when you've decided what you want, you're going to score all of your pages at 1/4 of an inch, and that will create a flap so that you'll be able to flip. Also, with each of the main pages, I have done 3 pages for each side. So each of the main page has pages here and pages here, and then pages here and there, and the same with this one. But in this video, I'm only going to do 2 pages per page. That way the video is not too long, and then you can just decide if you wanted to add more pages to it. Some of my pages may only be 1 page. So yeah, decide what your pages you want for your first part of your main page. So let's say I'm going to have that, and I'll have that. So I've already scored my score line at 1/4 of an inch, and then I folded them just like that. And then this here, we've got that opening there. We're just going to stack these up together and just decide what you want. I'll just have that as your front first one, and this is my second page. So they're going to be put in like that, and I'm just going to apply some glue to there to be able to attach it to that flap. So just going to do that. I'm going to just attach that there, just like that. So what we're trying to do here is we want to add these pages onto the inside of the main page. It will go in like that. Just when I get that in there, it will go in like that, and then that'll be 1 page, 2 page, and your main page. And so that's what we're going to do. So now I'm just going to apply glue to that, and then slide that back in there to create the 2 pages. And I've also corner rounded my book cover too, so you can corner around your pages too if you like, or use your edge die to create a decorative edge or whatever you like. So there's your first page, second page, and again you just add more and more pages to your main page if you want to, because this part here will eventually get attached to the hinge like that once we've completed this whole page. So then you'll have your album, your page, and then you've got a side pocket here, which is this one here. And then we're going to turn that around to that side, which is that side, and we'll attach another flip page there and pages to this side. And we'll just take this back out now. We'll just do that. So that's all nicely stuck in there now. So there's your side page. We're going to turn that over, and we're going to add a flip page here and a couple more pages here. So I might just use that. So that will be a flip page going on this side, like that. And then I'm going to add a couple of pages to this side, which I might just have, and they'll go into that side. They'll go in there like that, and then I might add another page on top of that, and just go like that. So then you'll have page. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll adhere that to the other side of the page. So I'll just slide that in that way, and just slide that in, and then just close that up. So that creates this side flip, if you can see. And now we've got those 2 pages on this side, which will go on this side in here. So I'm just going to stack these 2 up together. Just apply some glue. So every time you want to flip page, you need to make a score line of 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to put that, and then you can just put it wherever you like, on the top, in the middle, or on the bottom. So that's that, and then I'm just going to apply glue there so that I can slide that in that way. And then your first main page is done, and I'll just slide that inside there, and I'm just going to just close that up now. So that's your main page for your first hinge done. So you'll have a page, and then you've got a side pocket there, and then you'll have your flip side there on that side when that's glued, and then these will be your other 2 pages. So we can now adhere this first page to the first hinge. To do that, I'll just take that out. There's that opening there that I said. That opening will get put into this hinge, so we need to apply some glue onto that. You can use your double-sided tape. However, I find that if you use that, once it dries up and you constantly want to turn your pages, it may dry up and not stick very well. And I find liquid glue is much better. I've been opening this Flipbook open and close quite a few times, and it's still nice and strong. Okay, so there's your opening. We're going to now just slide that in into there. Oops. Just like that, and then just not too close to the fold line, just below that fold line. Just really press that down till it's nice and strong, and that creates your first page. I'm just going to close that up now. Okay, so what we have here, you've got your cover, you'll have your page, and then you'll have your side pocket in there. When you turn that over, you'll have a flip, and then you'll have a page, and now we can work onto the second hinge with the second main page, which is the one that's got the side pocket, which is this one here. And this one has these pages, and then your side pocket, a top pocket, and then you turn that over, it has a flip page and some more embellishments. So we're going to work on this this page here, which is your middle one. So for that one, we're going to I might just use 2 pages for this because I don't have any more. Yes, so okay, so I've got another page here. Again, I've scored that at 1/4 of an inch, and that's going to go in that opening part in there, because this part here that opens up will be placed inside the hinge like that, and then we'll adhere it together in there. So we're going to grab this page and slide that in there, and that becomes a page. So we'll put some glue onto that. Okay, I'm just going to slide that in there. So that's one page done. So here we go, and then you've got your pocket in there. And then we can just close that up, and then you'll have a pocket up here once we attach that to the hinge. We're going to turn that over now, and we're going to insert a top flap, which will go on here like that. So I've done a score line on the top there, 1/4 of an inch, and I'll apply some glue, and then we'll place that on the top there like that. I'll just fold that down. So that is your page, your pocket on top, and then when you turn that over, you'll have an open flap, just like that. Now in this part here, what we can do, you can also add an envelope if you wanted to, and that can become another flip page for you, or another page, and that's what we'll do. We will add this envelope to the side here, and you just apply glue all through this whole flap, and that will create a nice envelope pocket for you to add some more things in there. So just do that, and that will go on the opening side here, and I'll just slide that in, and just leaving a little bit of a not right on the score line. Close that. There we go. So that creates your next page. And so now what we'll do here is we're just going to apply glue just to here and to the bottom there, so we can create a pocket on the top. So we'll do that. I'm just checking the timer to make sure I've still got enough time. So we'll put some glue. Again, you can use your double-sided tape if you like. And then we'll oh, before we do that, sorry, we've got to apply glue to here. So we'll get some glue and put some glue on the hinge, and then we can attach our middle page. Oh, that's got the glue on there as well, so we'll slide that in, just like that. And that creates your middle page and the middle hinge. So we'll just close that book up, make sure it all lines up nicely. I'll just take that out. Okay, so what we've got here now, we've got again your page, a pocket with your side pocket from there. You turn that over, you're going to have a flip page, another page, another page, and this is the middle page that we had just completed. And that opens up that way. You'll have your pocket there, a pocket on the top. Turn that over, you'll have an envelope with a pocket, a flip up, and then that turns over. So now we're going to move on and do the the last page. Let me just, sorry, just come out. Okay, we'll let that dry. Going to try and line that up again a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's work on the last page. I might have to do part 3 to get to the last page. So stay tuned for our final part, and we can do our final last page of the book, and then I'll be back shortly.